Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, Connor and I are doing the interracial tag because we got more than 5 likes on the last video. So yeah, I'm a little awkward on camera today because he's here and it's just awkward to record in front of him.
Yeah, I'm always awkward in front of the camera, so.
We're gonna do this interracial tag. We found questions that are okay. Connor wanted to put this off until tomorrow and make our own questions. Which I actually like that better. So if this turns out shitty, maybe we can still do that. So yeah, we're gonna do this interracial tag, and before we get into this video, make sure you guys click the subscribe button if you're new here, and give this video a like if you do like this video. With the first question, what is your race / ethnicity? Connor.
That's so funny.
How's it funny?
Well, I'm white, but also Irish and German, French and Italian.
Okay.
Very European, I guess.
All right, I'm black. Yeah, from America. Wait, was this your first time dating outside of your race?
No, it's not. In high school, I dated a Filipino girl.
All right. Yeah, this is not my first time dating outside my race. My couple of last. Yeah, I have, and he was Taiwanese. And what has been the most challenging thing about dating interracially? That's a good question.
To answer this, you know, to be honest, I haven't found it to be that challenging.
Really?
Have you found like racial obstacles?
No, not really. Well, no.
I feel like there are moments where we look at each other and we're like, oh, you don't do it this way?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't do it that way. Then we're like, why? We're like, oh, it must be a white thing, or it must be a black thing. But then that's a learning moment.
Yeah.
You know? And it's exciting.
It's not necessarily challenging.
No.
What I would say is challenging for me, and I've expressed to you, is just like, I live in a predominantly black neighborhood, and I feel like when we walk down the street, I feel like they're judging me.
Maybe that is not challenging, but it's something new, like being in an all white space, being in an all black space, you know. But
yeah.
I'm definitely not used to being in an all black space, to be honest, just by the nature of where I grew up and where I've traveled, and so that's something new and not necessarily challenging, but exciting. Yeah.
Yes, I would say so too. Do you get dirty looks or stares in public?
I think you can answer this.
Well, yeah, I feel like we do sometimes. And like I said, living in a predominantly black neighborhood, I feel like people stare at us a lot.
Yeah. Because
he sticks out like a sore thumb. And too, from white people too. We was on like the bus one time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it could have been all in our head, but this white man was staring at us, and then he just like moved his like to a different seat. I mean, maybe he just didn't like his seat, which is like what I hope was the reasoning behind it, but
yeah, I feel like I have a feeling that older white people tend to look at interracial marriage. I mean, not marriages, but just relationships as I don't know, something kind of exotic, and so they're kind of fascinated by it. Maybe they're not repelled by it, but they're like fascinated by it.
Okay, I can see that.
Or projecting their desires upon it.
Yeah.
In some weird way.
Do you plan to get married / have children? Now, we've only been dating for like 3 months. We've met each other.
Yeah, about like 5 months.
5 months ago. Yeah, but we've only been dating for about 3 months now. And honestly, I could see myself marrying Connor and having kids with Connor. We have conversations all the time, like, if you had a kid, what would you do in this situation? If we was married, how would this play out? So I feel like we well, I guess I can speak for you too, but I feel that, yes, I can see myself maybe marrying Connor.
Yeah, definitely. I think we are investing in a relationship that is for the long term, and that's definitely part of it.
Yeah. Having children.
Having children? 3 years. 3 or 4 years.
Okay, if so, how do you think they will be perceived? We've had this conversation too, actually.
Mm-hmm. I think they would, you know, obviously we live in a racist society.
Mm-hmm.
They would, you know, I wouldn't necessarily, you would understand much better than I do in terms of how it's felt on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see them, you know, facing barriers, facing discrimination in certain areas, but I think they would be, I don't know, because society is changing at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, we've come a long way. And so I feel like the future is, you know, multiracial, it's biracial, the future is feminine, the future is just everything like that. So I don't know, I see it also being new opportunities opening up for them.
Is it different dating outside of your race as opposed to dating within? Yeah. I mean, obviously, dating inside of your race, I feel like I don't want to say you just get each other, but I mean, you understand things within your culture, of course, better than someone outside of your culture would.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get stares. And
I think there's just more familiarity involved, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the question?
Is it different dating outside of your race as opposed to dating within?
It is.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, if we were dating within our race, I definitely wouldn't be doing this video.
Exactly. Good point.
My parents, they don't think anything of it, to my knowledge. They treat you as an individual, regardless of the color of your skin.
Yeah. I've met his parents and they're very kind people and they didn't make me feel uncomfortable at all. And I'm happy about that because I was very scared to meet his family.
And I'm also very happy about that, obviously.
Yeah. And then Connor has not met my mom yet.
But your grandma,
But
though.
he's met my grandmother though. My grandma really likes him. She's so sweet and he's so handsome. And he is very respectful.
Oh, thank you.
Do you interact with other interracial couples? Yes, we do. That one time at the bar, this white guy just came and sat across from us by himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, me and my girlfriend don't like you guys. He was so weird, kinda, actually.
Him and his partner.
Yeah, him and his partner.
Oh, that's a big moment.
Yeah, but I think they just wanted our seats when we left, so we didn't really interact with them that much. But that was like the only time. But yeah, I would be open to, I mean, I don't want to set out to hang out with interracial couples.
Yeah, it's not like we need an interracial support group.
Yeah, no, not at all. But yeah, if it happens type of thing. That's the last question.
Oh, it's easier than I thought.
I told you. Oh, maybe I can ask you another question that people may be wanting you to answer. How do you feel about my hair? And I'm only saying this because I felt like it was all in my head, of course, because he doesn't feel that way. But I was thinking that he didn't really like my hair or didn't like touching my hair. So how do you feel about my hair?
I love your hair. And I didn't, maybe if I felt hesitant touching it, it's because I've always been taught don't touch black people's hair.
Are you serious?
As of recently, Solange.
Oh my god.
I'm just joking, of course.
No, yeah.
No, I love your hair, and I love touching it. I love scratching your head too.
Thanks. Yeah, it's funny because
She keeps on threatening to shave it off, and I keep on telling her no.
yeah, I really don't like hair. But yeah, when he touches my hair and touches his hair, it put grease in his hair. And it changes the texture of his hair, and I'm like, you have to get used to this because my hair will always be oily. But anyway, any other questions you want to ask before we leave?
No, not right now.
No? Okay.
Maybe we need to do a second edition.
Yeah, this was fun. All right, you guys, we're gonna leave. Kind of have to go to work. It's so early in the morning. I cannot believe I got up this early. Like, I'm so surprised. At my questions that you want us to answer, put them down in the comments, or if you think we should do a part 2, give us like 10 likes and maybe we could do a part 2. Yeah. But anyway, do not forget to click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Ciao.